again from Bukhansan National Park. After yesterday's antics of going the wrong way, I've decided to come and conquer Baegunde Peak once and for all. Now, it's a 4.2 kilometer journey from the base and it should take about 3 hours going up. A little bit longer for me considering I've got a camera in my bag and everything once again, and it's more of a challenge considering it's the advanced route I'm taking today. So should be a good climb, should be tiring. Apparently it's gonna rain today, so I'm hoping it's not, but let's see what happens. 25 degrees currently. A lovely start to this climb starts off with a lovely incline walk, as you'd expect. Okay, this is the biggest decision point going. So turns out yesterday I was going a complete different way, complete peak, you know it. So the official Baegunde Peak by the expert route is this way over here, and the intermediate route is this way over here. Now I'll show you the difference. So this is the expert route. Now this, the trail, the path, immediately you can tell that it's gonna be a good challenge. Whereas this, the intermediate route, looks nice and lovely. Okay, and now the journey begins to Baegunde Peak. God, I should probably make a U-turn. No, I'm joking. Okay, this should be good. Let's do it. Okay, piece of advice. If you are gonna go via the expert advanced route, I'd recommend you get some good shoes, unlike me, some walking sticks, unlike me, and some hydration, like me. What a lovely start. I'm going the wrong way, so I'm going to have to go back to that intersection and continue straight. So what a lovely start. Okay, if you've seen Naruto and you know who the Akatsuki is, then what I'm about to show you will definitely remind you or give you deja vu. Look at this. You see the clouds? Those clouds look like the red version of what Akatsuki has on their robes. So cool. And right behind me was the Daisimun Gate. And along the way on this lovely path so far, you'll find some amazing buildings like this old temple that's currently no longer in use. But so far, I hope I'm not jinxing it, the route is pretty splendid compared to yesterday's. And while you're here climbing the Baegunde Peak, try and make some stops at some of the temples out here. Behind me is a Buddha statue out here in the Buddha Temple. It is quiet, it's peaceful. You can come here and just take in all the nature and all the calmness, the relaxation, I guess. Really enjoying my time going to these Asian countries where there is a lot of Buddha temples and Hindu temples and mosques, of course. And just learning about the culture, about the religions, about the processes, and the temples are just beautiful. I mean, the statue behind me is pretty good. And unlike yesterday, this path has lovely toilets behind us for both men and the women. So yeah, if you do need a toilet break, do not worry, there are toilets along the way compared to yesterday. Yesterday was just a myth. That whole journey was just off completely. Okay, so this is the important part. If you see this bridge, that's your way. That's the point where you decide where you're gonna take the intermediate, the easy course, or the difficult course. So you'll see a lovely sign right there that allows you to determine which way you need to go. It says difficult course or easy course. So we're gonna go and take the difficult course, and hopefully it's not gonna be too difficult. Let's just go. Okay, immediately, as you can see, if you go by the advanced route, there is no path. It's just rocks and a bit of soil. This is literally at the start of the advanced route, so this should be a good challenging route. For those that are wanting to take the challenging route, the more difficult path, this is the terrain. This is what you're going to have to expect to go with. So definitely grippy shoes and lots of hydration. Okay, as you can see, the terrain here is crazy. Mostly rocks now at this part of the climb. And by the way, I'm 90 minutes in, having stopped a lot, by the way. So I think normally if you go at a regular pace without the recording and stuff like I am, I think you're probably about the 30-40 minute mark. So it's not too bad so far. I feel like I'm jinxing it, but it's so far so good. I've had worse experiences. I just need a place to sit down for a bit, not in between the jungles ideally, so I can have my lovely snack. Okay, the climb is slowly getting worse. Check this out. Yeah, that looks steeper than you might think on camera. Fun fact for you, I don't know the pronunciation correctly, but let's go or come on means fighting or equivalent to fighting. I don't know how it's correctly spelled, but I guess in English terminology, the word fighting, or as close as possible to it, means let's go, come on. So a lot of people that I'm meeting along the way, I'm just like, fighting! Yeah, man, fighting! Let's do it. Kamsahamnida, which means thank you. Picking up some Korean. Nice, call that progress. Is really, really important that you take regular breaks because you just need to. I'm dehydrated, I'm hungry, and my back is killing. Wow. There's about 1 kilometer left going up, so not much left. I'm clocking in at 1 hour and 50 minutes so far. Once again, I'd say if you were to go at normal pace, you'd probably be just over an hour, maybe an hour and 15. Fighting!
화이팅! Good lunch.
Nice meal. Thank you. 감사합니다.
네, 감사합니다.
Okay, after completing my snack and speaking to some of the people on the way down, it turns out that I'm still at the halfway point. So the scary part of this is that the halfway point going forward now is all rails. So yeah, I think the journey up now is going to be nice and lovely, holding onto the rails at a much higher incline, I'm suspecting. Here we go. And I'm clocking in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Took a good 15-20 minute break just then at the resting area. And then there's another kilometer, I believe. So this part here now is getting a little bit more difficult. I'm having to use my hands and not just my legs to climb. Take a look for yourself. That's what the terrain is like right now. So there's no metal cables at the moment on this section at all. But I think the more north I go, the more difficult it gets. Okay, the climb has definitely got much more harder. You're having to use your hands like a lot and your legs also a lot. So it's just regular breaks every now and then. I mean, look at the view behind me. Look at those lovely steps. Isn't it just lovely? It's just like leg day and squats. Going up now. I don't know how much more is left. We're close to the peak, and this is the bit where it gets really fun. As you can see, this is the bit where you actually start climbing, so this should be fun. Here we go. Okay, turns out that you can't actually use a drone here. You actually get a penalty. So the rangers came up to me and said, put your drone away, otherwise you'll get a penalty. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get a lovely drone shot from the top, but hopefully that should have given you a nice insight of what you're climbing, because the section here now, it's an actual climb. It's not so much of a trek. It's not so much of a hike. You're actually having to climb using your hands. So lovely stuff. Here we go. Okay, right to the top. Once you do get to the top, there is this lovely, amazing South Korea flag right at the top. I think it says 826 meters, I think, as it says on the rock. So my voice is gone, my legs are gone, my arms are gone. I think I'm gonna call it there. Hopefully that should have given you a good guide of how to get here and what the climb is like, and a good view of what you see at the top. Hopefully that's kind of giving you an incentive to come actually do the hard route, the difficult route, because it's definitely worth it. You'll really like it. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.